right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. For those who are tuning in, it's just me. Unfortunately, I had to take care of everything all by myself. It's a bit of a bitch, but I'm not here to complain. I'm here to entertain you, the viewers watching at home. This is the NCWA, and we're on the it's supposed to be the 15th, not the 14th, the 15th. Anyway, on the card tonight, we have 5 matches this afternoon, starting off with a tag match. Jerry Gerard and Baron Lacroix versus Scott Towles and Jumpin' Jay Stevens. Match number 2 is a ladies singles match. El Virtuoso versus Drea Mitchell. Match number 3, a triple threat match. One fall to a finish, mind you. Leah Sparks, Sentinel, and Trainwreck Alvin Turner. Should be interesting. Match number 4, another ladies singles match. Harley Davidson versus Tracy Tamarind. And to close things off, we've got ourselves a tag team skirmish. Storm Rider, London Lightning versus Gabby Windham and Brian Powers. So we're going to start things off, ladies and gentlemen, on the right foot. We got ourselves, like I said, Jerry Gerard, Baron Lacroix versus Jumpin' Jay Stevens and Scott Towles. Excuse. Look at him go. Scott Towles can move, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 30-minute time limit. Oof. Oh. You. Come on, don't blow snot at him, Jumpin' Jay. What are you doing? Oh. Scott Towles interfering in this matchup here, guillotining Jerry Gerard. Last month, ladies and gentlemen, it was a brutal match. Baron Lacroix busting up Jerry Gerard. We didn't think that we would ever see them even align each other. And here we are. June 17th, ladies and gentlemen, 2025. knife-edge chop right there. Oh! Baron Ncwa puts on the brakes, surfboard stretch. Back suplex, or a back drop, whatever you want to call it. Oh! Way to use your head there, Baron. Come on, ref, it's a rope break. There you go. Honestly, this is seriously a game of chess. Oh, took the world side slam. Not even a 1. Baron Ncwa busted up in the early going. It's only been 3 minutes into this match. Incredible. Scott Towels on the wrong side of the ring, right now on the apron. But now he's got his hands full dealing with Baron Ncwa. Off the ropes. Shoulder tackle with authority too. And on the brakes, good job. Oh! Well, Scott Towels is not going to be inside the ring anytime soon. He was in the danger. That's not a good idea. Shin breaker. Nicely done by Jerry Gerard. Oh, now the action is spilling inside the ring as opposed to outside the ring. Off the ropes. Back body drop. Ew. Snot rockets. Does Jumpin' Jay Stevens have a cold or something? Oh, nice drop kick there by Gerard. I don't know how that made a connection, but okay. I'll accept. Diving headbutt to the back of Gerard. The men on the right are the legal men in the match. The men on the left are not. And we got a count of 20, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. That was a very cowardly move, but an effective move at that. Oh, high knee. Lining up that arm. Smashing the arm. Baron Ncwa and Scott Towers are just just destroying each other. Mostly, it's Scott Towers getting his ass kicked. Meanwhile, Jumpin' Jay Stevens with a classic STF. Step over front face lock. Or step over toe front face lock. It's a mouthful. Oh, look at this. Superplex! Nicely done! Have Nelson release suplex! This is insane! Only a 2. This match continues. A Maestro Cradle, a classic maneuver. Only gets a 2, and that was not because of Baron. Oh! Looks like Jumpin' Jay's got these two under control. Or what seems like it. Look at this. Roll over leg lock. And Scott Towers breaks up the submission hold. This match continues. Oh, bam! This is getting good, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Good call, referee. That was a rope break. Another rope break. Come on, Jumpin' Jay. You know better than that. Jumpin' Jay going for another step over toe hold, front face lock. And that time, Baron Ncwa saved his partner. Oh! Great teamwork from these two, Ncwa and Gerard. Oh, mother. Look at that. That's not teamwork. I don't know what it is. Look at that. 2 knee drops. Jumpin' Jay won't be jumping no more. Scoop slam. Oh, nice suplex. Got him over. Come on, Enziguri, yeah! Oh, he missed. And superplex. Jumpin' Jay. Going all the way on top. He jumps for the headbutt. I am thoroughly enjoying this one, guys. So both Scott Towels and Baron Ncwa busted up. Perfectly good time for Scott Towels to gain some momentum, even a finisher. Oh. Side leg lock. This is great. This could do it. Don't rest too easy there, Scott. It's a freaking game of chess. And I believe that's going to conclude Scott Towles' special. A submission victory would be pretty gnarly, considering how strong and bold Baron Ncwa is. Look at that. Oh! Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Full mount knuckle sandwiches delivered to the bloody Baron Ncwa. More knuckle sandwiches. Ncwa. Scott Towles now with the momentum. Well, this could be it. Baron Ncwa is struggling, and that's not going to do it. Baron still has some fight left in it, but that arm, you can see it, he's favoring the arm. Incredible resilience from Baron Ncwa. That arm is not looking good though. Oh, gouging the eyes. Desperate move, but an effective one. And now Scott. What's he gonna do now? Backbreaker. Both men just slip and slide in the ring. This is turning into a bloody match. Oh, back elbow. Finds the mark. But Baron gets right back up. You can see. Can't you see he's holding his arm? It is injured. Oh. Backbreaker. He's going with a clean cover, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and no. Oh, big mistake there by Baron. Just ran into that. It's gotta be it. Just give up, Baron. And that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Towles wins this match after both men bloodied. As you can clearly see, ladies and gentlemen, this legitimate cross arm breaker, and there's the tap out. Baron Ncwa was smart on that. It's okay to give up. It's okay to forfeit. Otherwise, what ends up happening is minor to serious to permanent injuries, and you can get permanently injured from moves like this. The classic cross arm breaker, nicely performed by Scott Towles, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the official word. 15 minutes, 29 seconds. The winning team via submission, the team of Jumpin' Jay Stevens and Scott Towles, the two men on the right side of your screen. It was a great battle for Jerry Gerard and Baron Lacroix, but at the end of the D, Jumpin' J and Scott Towles are victorious. Match number 2, ladies and gentlemen, El Virtuoso and Drea Mitchell. The rules, as you can see at the bottom right-hand side of your screen, the rules are not selectable. This is what you're going to see, what you're going to get. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, singles match. El Virtuoso, Drea Mitchell, next. Oh! Chris Jericho, ladies and gentlemen, it's El Virtuoso. The introduction kind of fooled me for a minute. I don't know if it fooled you guys watching this at home, thinking that it was Y2J Chris Jericho. Nice little effect there by Drea Mitchell with that cannon, that bazooka made famous by China. Snapple suplex. Those low kicks from Virtuoso keeping Drea Mitchell at bay. New GPW Women's World Champion. Oh, missed that. Oh! So far, so good in this singles matchup here. 15-minute time limit, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, nice cover, nice counter. Scissor sweep. That's one way to put your opponent to bed. Nice block. Sweeping the leg, crushing the other one. Oh! Nobody home there, El Virtuoso. Nice counter. We're seeing some pretty, wow! We're seeing some pretty good wrestling from these two. Back elbow. Block the leg, enziguri, no, sweep, another leg crush. Virtuoso is on rollerblades. Snap suplex. Oh! Two. Oh! It's a heck of a match right now, ladies and gentlemen, between these two fine athletes. goodness. What did these two have for breakfast? Seriously. Oh, take that. Close to the ring ropes, not even a 1 count. Where was the referee on that one? Oh. Off the ropes, countered. Sleeper hold, back to the sleeper. Ah. Get out of the corner there, Virtuoso. Back and forth. Oh! That's a nice gesture there, Virtuoso. Telling her to suck it. My God. Another sleeper. Put her to bed, man. Put her to bed. Drea Mitchell will not be denied. Not today. If Virtuoso defeats Drea, I'm going to be amazed. Oh! Nice drop kick. My God. This action is absolutely sizzling.
1, 2.
Even the crowd wasn't with it. So you know it's not going to be over just like that. Irish whip. Nice little frog there, little frog jump. It's this Tornado DDT. Virtuoso not going all the way on top. Oh, Kaka. Wow. I have never seen El Virtuoso wrestle this way. This is a unique way to compete. What is this? Is that the legendary Terry Runnels? This man has now turned into a 2-on-1. I don't know how. I don't even know how this is fair. Oh, both of them were going for the same thing. A double team hip toss, I believe. And now Terry decides to toss.
2, 3.
Snap suplex. And that's all the help that Drea Mitchell is going to get. And Drea reaches the rope breaks. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this past week at the Slush Puppy Arena in Gatineau, Quebec, GPW had a great show. And Drea Mitchell had defeated Bea Moss to obtain the championship belt. That's it! The crowd was, why was the crowd booing? I mean, that was a legitimate move right there, folks, the sleeper hold. El Virtuoso had just put the GCW, or the GPW, excuse me, the GPW Women's World Champion to sleep. I mean, that was solid, folks. Look. Sleeper hold. That's a sleeper. Drea Mitchell is nowhere near the ropes, and it was night. That's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. I swear, that's all that it takes. So the official word, by submission. That's 2 submissions back to back. Within 8 minutes and 35 seconds of this 15-minute time limit bout, El Virtuoso puts Drea Mitchell into submission via sleeper hold. This is going to resonate, ladies and gentlemen. I can assure you, when Drea comes to and realizes what had happened, either Drea will go and meet Virtuoso and shake her hand, or it might lead to something nasty. Match number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat. 1 fall to a finish. Leah Sparks, Sentinel, and Trainwreck Alvin Turner. Here are the rules. Pretty self-explanatory. 30-minute time limit bout. And let's not waste any moment right now, folks, in this live stream. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to all the action here for the New Class Wrestling Academy. I appreciate it very, very much so. And if you haven't done so already, please click like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share this link to all your friends and family, and anybody who has a passion for retro gaming, but also for e-feds or CAW leagues such as this. And of course, the WWF No Mercy video game for the Nintendo 64. This is something else, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that right now. A lot of people love this video game. I am one of them. So let's get down to business, folks. Triple threat. Next. Wow, what an entrance, ladies and gentlemen. Trainwreck Alvin Turner strutting his stuff. He is loving the audience. He is loving the energy this afternoon on this hot, bright Tuesday afternoon, June the 17th. And with your indulgence, ladies and gentlemen, my name, just so you know, is Johnny Baba Ganoush. I do the play-by-play broadcast commentating for Fantasy Pro Wrestling, and it is an honor to entertain crowd, an audience that loves WWF No Mercy for the Nintendo 64. It's a privilege. And so far, ladies and gentlemen, the last two matches have been quite entertaining. I hope you have found them very entertaining. As far as Scott Towles, Jerry Gerard, and Baron Lacroix, for them bleeding during the opening contest, the EMTs, or the first aid responders, had checked up on them. That being 2 times in a row, seeing Baron Lacroix wrestle, for him to be bleeding such as this, it is not good for his health. So I don't know if we're going to see him next time. We hope to see him in future wrestling shows here at the Academy. He's a great performer, a great wrestler. And as far as I know, you know, I want what's best for him. I think we can all speak on my behalf, on the administration's behalf. We want to see Baron compete, but if he keeps losing blood like this in these kinds of matches, I mean, he only had a singles match and a tag match. That's all he's had so far. And both times, bleeding like this is not a good thing. It's not good. However, Baron is conscious. He was very aware of what happened this afternoon. He'll most likely have to review the footage and see what transpired. But that cross arm breaker, that is another thing to be concerned about. Scott Towles, who has a brown belt in jiu-jitsu from his past life. And don't forget that Scott Towles is brand spanking new to the actual art of professional wrestling. And you know that Scott Towles is the color commentator for Fantasy Pro Wrestling, especially the monthly events. You can see him and you can hear him on each monthly event. He has been doing that for the last, oh my goodness, at least several years, dating back to 2017, but I want to say 2018. Nice save there by Trainwreck, right in front of him. Sento was going to go for a victory. Leia Sparks is not doing so well right now. Hopefully she will recover. Wow! As I say that, she spirals over the top rope onto the outside floor. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Towles, you know, made his debut in a tag team match and that cross arm breaker. I'm glad that he let go. As soon as Baron had tapped out, I'm glad. You'd be surprised how many people don't let go of the cross arm breaker because they have intentions. They have cruel intentions to break the arm. Now, we will get back to you folks. We will report to see if anything out of the ordinary had happened to Baron Lacroix. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Just got word from one of our first aid responders that Baron Ncwa will have to be in for observation for that arm, and I think it has something to do with the first cross arm breaker that we saw by Scott Towles as part of his finisher. It's a very serious situation, ladies and gentlemen. In professional wrestling, we want what's best. Scott Towles obviously feels very, very awful. He's apologized to Baron, to Gerard or Jerry. I don't know what that means, that Scott is going to step down from wrestling, but that was his first match thus far. And notice that throughout our opening match, Jumpin' Jay Stevens had carried that tag team match. Yes, Jerry did tag in Baron, and at one point it was 2-on-1 for Jumpin' Jay. But nearing the end, when Jumpin' Jay Stevens tagged in Scott Towels, well, Scott Towels took care of the rest and dealt with Baron Ncwa. Them brawling on the outside obviously did not make any difference. However, this is professional wrestling where anything can happen. Whether it's intended to be cruel or mean or whatever the case might be, there is a reason why Baron and Scott were brawling on the outside. And that also goes for Jerry Gerard too, because you saw that as well. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, triple threat, one fall to a finish. Very interesting to see these three, Trainwreck, Alvin Turner, Sentinel, and the firecracker, Leah Sparks. What great action we are seeing here this afternoon, and thanks again for tuning in. By clicking subscribe and hitting on the notification button, you are supporting both Fantasy Pro Wrestling and, of course, the New Class Wrestling Academy, which is the school to become an FPW performer, an FPW wrestler, a Fantasy Pro wrestler at that. Oh, pancaked her. Trainwreck pancakes Sentinel, inverted atomic drop. Sentinel is in deep waters, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her spirit meter. It is soon to reach the danger zone. And if you ever reach the losing it, air quotes, c'est pas bon. There's that back elbow. Good kicks by Sentinel, but that's not going to do it. Oh! Power bomb by Trainwreck. Double team. Choo choo, bitch. Oh! Andrea Mitchell steals the victory. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Look at this. Check out this replay. This double team suplex by both the Firecracker and Trainwreck. Meanwhile, look at Alvin moving to the beat of the music, but also he was preparing his special move. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at Trainwreck. Look at him go. And again, this is not a handicap match. This was a triple threat match. I just can't believe that Trainwreck did not stop Leia from winning this match. Look at him go, baby. That is awesome. As a result, ladies and gentlemen, via pinfall, after 13 minutes and 20 seconds of action, of pro wrestling action, in a double team suplex, Leah Sparks, the Firecracker, pins Sentinel for the 1-2-3, leaving Trainwreck high and dry. Let us now shift gears to our fourth contest here this afternoon. A singles match between Harley Davidson and Tracy Tamarind. Here are the rules, folks. 15-minute time limit. There's a 20 count out stipulation, of course. Disqualifications are also in this contest, so if you do anything stupid or foolish, like using foreign objects, you will get disqualified. Case freaking closed. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind y'all that this is live on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. For those of you who are watching this, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please click like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you do not miss a match, people. This is awesome stuff here from the WWF No Mercy N64 video game. This is an amazing opportunity to get yourself back into the things that we used to play back in the day. 25 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, the WWF No Mercy video game has been in stores, on shelves, and even in your own consoles. I'm done blathering, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down to ringside for our next contest here on NCWA 15. Not 14, but 15. Harley Davidson, Tracy Tamarind, next. The bell sounds, here we go, fight indeed. Looks like Harley wants to really fight. Oh, nice counter by Tracy. Wow. Great power from Harley. Oh. 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 Wow. And Tracy sends Harley out of the ring. Oh! Oh, you can't be serious, Tracy. It's been 1 minute into this contest. There's no way on earth we're gonna get a pinfall just like that. Good grief!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, nice counter. Oh, Harley Davidson now in the danger. Will Tracy give it a performer special? Oh no! Oh! We did not get a view. Unless this match is over, we might get a view of it. Ah! A 2 count only. Look at Tracy setting up. Back elbow. Dead center in the ring.
1, 2.
Another near fall. Swinging neck breaker. Oh my goodness. Clean cover in the center of the ring. Will it be enough? No! Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Single leg, Boston Crab, bending that leg, my God. Oh. Jeez. Tracy wants a piece of Harley. So much different to see Tracy Tamarin in a singles match situation than a tag team match situation. Another clean cover again. Grinding the eyes, an effective move, especially the fact that Tracy's been all over Harley since the opening bell. Back from the dead, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Benoit. Are you freaking kidding me? Chris Benoit's been dead for the last like 18 years or so. I can't believe this is actually happening. Of all the people to break into this matchup here, from the dead, the crippler, Chris Benoit. Another inside rolling cradle. Wow. Oh. Hey, this is nuts. Scoop slam. Oh! Oh! That's gonna change things. That's gonna change things. Oh! 5.5 minutes already, folks, in this singles contest. A hot and heavy match, ladies and gentlemen, but look how Tracy Tamarin has control of the ring of her opponent. Harley Davidson, ladies and gentlemen, is getting schooled by Tracy. Off the ropes. Oh! This is insane. This is absolutely incredible that Tracy in the ring right now with Harley. Back to those knuckle sandwiches. The ropes are your friends. Those open face palms, those open palm strikes really affect. Oh my goodness, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy.
One.
Tracy Tamarin dominating this contest here. She owns the ring. She has the center of the ring. This is her ring. This is her house. A strong base. Strong upper body. Back to the single leg Boston Crab. All the way. The muscle. Look at that. Harley reaches for the ropes.
One, two, three.
Look at Tracy motion to Harley to get back in the ring. No. Also, Tracy's very confident in herself. Oh, counter by Harley. Bringing the armor, wrenching it. She gets total control and power over it. Yeah, that's power right there. Look at that. More power. And Harley once again reaching for the ropes. She had a zombie, Chris Benoit, trying to help her out. Once again. Looks like Harley is maintaining herself here.
One, two, three.
Oh! Low blow! Maybe that was a bad idea there, Tracy. You shouldn't have provoked the situation. Then again, what do I know? And wow! Big snapping power bomb from Tracy Tamarin. Harley Davidson getting a big beating here tonight. Oh! Pile driver, she actually got it, but Tracy gets right back up. This is wild, folks. Another power bomb. You can see that Harley is completely discombobulated. She's twitching. Harley is twitching, ladies and gentlemen. Will this be enough? Oh! You're kidding me. Tracy Tamarin. Tracy Tamarin's his tag partner. El Virtuoso is in the ring. Like she needs the help. El Virtuoso is in this, ladies and gentlemen. This is nuts. Last week, ladies and gentlemen, it was Kelly Catrillo that was teaming up with Harley Davidson. I'm surprised that Kelly's not even out here to stop this thing. Double team on Zombie Benoit. Tracy Tamarin with full mount on the crippler. Oh. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. 11 minutes. 4 minutes remaining on the clock here. We do not want to have a draw by any means. It would suck. This is nuts.
One.
I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. Like, it's nuts how Tracy is dominating this matchup, but it's also nuts that Harley Davidson is finding ways to fight back. I think Tracy's trying to figure out another tactic. How to beat Harley Davidson. There's snap power bomb. Oh my god. I think this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lord Almighty in heaven. That is all she wrote. Adjusts her wrists. Like a fine job you did there, Tracy. 12 minutes and 44 seconds. It's not the greatest of angles. We're going to see a much better one. And this is a very nasty move. A neck bump. Take it from me, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to be on the receiving end of a neck bump. Alright, it's a much better view here. Tracy Tamarind picking up Harley Davidson. She's upside down, as you can see. And then Tracy... Oh my god. Oh my god, that is nasty. That is a freaking mess. And look at Trey, look at Harley. She's freaking twitching. She's twitching, this poor girl. I have a feeling, folks, this is enough to say, okay, we get the point. That, my friend, is a nasty neck bump. Oh my god, forget it. I don't even want to see a front view. That was nasty, ladies and gentlemen. And before we go on to our main event, ladies and gentlemen, once again, for those of you who are stopping by or are watching this program, thank you very much for tuning in. Please click like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you do not miss a match. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for your indulgence, for your viewing pleasure, FPW War of Champions 2025 is now available on YouTube. The full event is available right now. If you want a quick link already, I can send it to you in the comments section or the chat below. If not, that's okay too. But it's available on the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel for your pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes and 44 seconds is what it took for Tracy Tamarind to defeat Harley Davidson via pinfall from a nasty neck bump. I call it the sloppy bomb. But WWF No Mercy, I think that they call it the Hangman DDT. Kind of funny when you think about that. Hangman, I think of Hangman Adam Page. And I'm sure that Adam Page would never do that. And if he did, it would be hopefully, at the All In pay-per-view Saturday, July 12th against Jon Moxley. Alright, let us now shift gears to our main event attraction. I got to see this from my own two eyes. Storm Rider and his older brother London Lightning go toe-to-toe with Gabby Windham and Brian Powers. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, 30-minute time limit, a 20-second count, or referee countage of 20. Disqualifications, of course, are in this matchup, so you do not want to do anything stupid or drastic, which are pretty much set right there in stone. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the afternoon. Let's go down to ringside for the action. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the afternoon. This is our academy, ladies and gentlemen, our wrestling school. The NCWA, New Class Wrestling Academy. We should be having an outdoorsy event, it being super nice outside, the beautiful sunshine, but it's nice to be also indoors where there is air conditioning. God bless the men and women behind that architecture, that design of air conditioning to cool things off. Especially now that we are entering the summer. Beautiful spear. 1 minute into this matchup and we get to see an amazing spear from Storm Rider. Brian Powers, he is looking amazing also. He's been working out each and every single week. And in spite the fact, and I hate to bring this up, but I have the permission to say this on the air. Brian Powers, now an eligible bachelor. And the fact that he's got no means of transportation, he heavily relies on his peers, his friends, his family, his brothers, his sisters to get him where he has to be. But Brian, who has been training for so many years, for at least 2 to 3 years tops, and the fact that he has now joined the NCWA, it is a privilege to see Brian Powers inside the squared circle here at the Academy. Wanting to graduate, he's got an opportunity to graduate at some point. All that Brian's got to do is stick with it. Stick with the Academy, and I can assure you that you will debut in the month of September. I cannot say it'll be this September. For all we know, it could be September 2026. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. In this great sport, professional wrestling is the sport, ladies and gentlemen. I know many people love hockey. They love the NHL, the Stanley Cup playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. The big one, the WrestleMania of hockey. And there are people who love soccer, FIFA, the World Cup. There are people who love football, the NFL. They love to tune in to watch the Super Bowl, you know? But then there are people who love professional wrestling, who tune in, week out, to watch the WWE, AEW, and the like. Speaking of like, click like and subscribe to the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, inside the ring right now in this tag team main event. Oh, look at that little discussion in between Brian and Storm Rider. They were on the wrong side of the ring here. Gabby Windham, who just tagged in Brian Powers, they make a formidable team against the band of brothers, Storm Rider and London Lightning. I am digging this tag team. And this program, ladies and gentlemen, has been something very, very unique. Great wrestling all around, folks. I'm very, very impressed by our students, our roster, if you want to call it. And even though we haven't seen any championship matches in some time, just for your information, we are working on providing some amazing wrestling matches for championship gold. Our current light heavyweight wrestling champion, Mike Fire. And I'm willing to bet you he is watching this match right now, because there are some bright stars right here, right now, representing that light heavyweight wrestling division. In the women's department, Cassandra, who has been an FPW superstar when she had signed the dotted line during the Christmas break of 2002. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. Cassandra has been in this company for that long. Took a massive hiatus to come back in 2020 during the pandemic when things were going awry. Cassandra returned in some capacity here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling by joining the Academy. She is the reigning NCWA Women's World Champion. And since this is a tag team contest, Tom Sever and Scott Sampson, they are the NCWA World Tag Team Champions. And I don't mean the international tag team champions. I mean the world tag team champions. Now that Vicious Jeremy and Titanium have unified both tag team belts at the War of Champions event, and that's not a spoiler, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you had tuned in to watch it, you would have seen history unfold during that unification tag team title match. At the end of the day, now we know the NCWA tag team belts stay here. They remain here. And of course, the NCWA heavyweight wrestling champion, Ryan Rage, still champion after all of this time. Oh my goodness, that's cruel, Storm Raider. Good grief! The action is now spilling on the outside floor, and these two teams are practically killing each other. Get back in the ring, guys. Come on. Clean fight here. Clean match. I said clean, London. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the current champions here at the Academy. We will eventually, as an administrator of the Academy, and on behalf of that administration, we will, I promise you, we will have championship matches across the board. We're gonna pick the right opponents. Hey, look at that! That's some Owen Hart right there. Good job there from London Lightning and Brian Powers. Brian normally does that, but it's cool to see it from London. And this is not a tornado tag team match. False count anywhere, London. There you go. Get back to where you're supposed to be. And London Light and Storm Rider right now. He's feeling it. Big power bomb with the bridge. Will this be it? And that's all. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, 9 minutes and 16 seconds. Poor Gabby just got folded in half by the Storm Rider. Let's check this out, ladies and gentlemen, if you will. Impeccable. Look at that. Storm Raider is literally looking at the camera right now. And poor Gabby was unable to kick out from that power bomb into a bridge. Look at this. No way. Look at that. Look at all that body weight from Storm Raider. Do you think she can get out of that? She's still brand new to the sport, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, folks. What incredible wrestling action we have witnessed right here this afternoon. This tag team match of Storm Raider and London Lightning, this band of brothers defeating Brian Powers and Gabby Windham. 9 minutes and 16 seconds via pinfall, a beautiful picture-perfect powerbomb bridge for the win. Congrats to all the superstars, the men and the women here this afternoon, folks. And thank you once again for watching our program. This concludes NCWA 15, not 14, but 15, ladies and gentlemen. We will definitely see you again, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of FPW Management and on behalf of the Academy's administration, this is Johnny Balaganoush, the voice, the play-by-play commentator for Fantasy Pro Wrestling and the New Class Wrestling Academy, telling you to get your pets spayed or neutered, help control the pet population, but above all else, get yourselves spayed or neutered and help control the human population. We will see you all next time. Click like and subscribe.